Hold up, bro. I think my mic is like tweaked out. Hold on. But I keep muting it on accident. My fault. Sick, bro. Well, dude, it's good to talk to you again face to face. I just want to kind of ask you a few questions, kind of run through the viewers how your journey's been and how your trading is and everything like that, and kind of see where you came from and where you are now, and how's your experience been learning the strategy and just kind of like the gains overall, bro. So, first question I want to ask you is kind of like, what's like the biggest difference you've seen in your trading from like starting to like now?
Definitely patience. Like at first, I give it like an hour at most, and if I'm like still down, be like, crap, like, I gotta get out, like before I lose even more. Like I just gotta take my loss.
Yeah.
And then I started to see like I started to like really follow you because I was like, well, at first I was in like five discords, like trying to follow everyone,
Yeah.
trying to see who's the best. And then I always stayed most active in yours because I know it was just like the best community. Like all the other ones were like low-key toxic.
W,
Like
bro.
everyone was
Yeah.
in competition. And then once I got to yours, it was like I think this is like what's best for me because I also have like other stuff I can't be. I'm still in school. I still work.
Yeah.
I can't be like sitting on sports every morning for like 3 hours trading like Nasdaq or
A
whatever.
hundred
Like that's
percent.
really.
Yeah.
And then um, and then when I started being a little more patient, like I would either sometimes I was still getting patient, like when it would come up a little bit and I'm only down like $30, $40, and I just cut it. But then when I started to really be patient, like the first time was that Carvana trade that took like a week and a half
Uh-huh. Yeah.
or something like that. And finally one morning it shot up and I was up like $200 and I was like, sweet, like I got
Yeah.
2,200 and I kind of just trusted it. Like I had a friend who I also like referred to you,
Mm-hmm.
and he got out early. And he was like, yeah, this doesn't work. And
Ah, he didn't trust it, bro. He didn't trust it.
and then I stayed in it. And it paid off.
Yeah.
I was like all my other work, and I was like, oh crap, I'm still up.
Yeah. That's like my favorite part about swing trading, bro. It's like you'll be in a trade for like 2 or 3 days and you'll be in like slight drawdown. As long as like we're not getting stopped out, we're still in it. But it's like you'll sit in there for like 3 or 4 days and you're just contemplating if you should just cut it early. And then you'll just like, it's like a kid on Christmas, bro. You wake up and it gaps up and you're just up, a few hundred or even a few $1,000. And it's a great feeling.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I haven't been up a few thousand yet, but probably one day. I'm still like managing risk properly, so just from
Yeah.
capital and lending.
Yeah, I see that issue with like everybody, bro. Because when it comes to swing trading, it's like one of the biggest things I preach is like that 1%, and it's so hard because like you guys see the gains you can like get even with like 1%, so it's just so hard to like only keep it down to that 1%. And especially when you guys are playing options, like with smaller accounts and stuff like that, options is like really tempting to like not manage risk. Even I'll go like sometimes like 2 or even like 3% if I'm like really confident in it. But yeah, bro, risk management is definitely like a huge thing. And it's not like it's the end of the world if you aren't doing it like every single time. But like overall, like in the long run, it definitely does affect your P&L quite a bit.
Yeah,
Sick, bro. What else do I want to ask you? I'm not gonna lie. How's life been? Hello?
you froze for like 20 seconds, bro.
Bro, it's the monitor, bro. I swear. The new monitor I got, it's so nice, but my PC's like cooked. I gotta get a new PC now. Sorry. Say what you were saying, bro. It froze hard.
Oh, I said like just been working because even though it's the winter, so like I'll get like 2 weeks of no work. Then when it snows, it's like payday because everyone's panicking. Everyone's like full
Yeah.
prepared for snow removal.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
makes up for it.
Yeah. Another thing I want to ask is, bro, like a lot of people that like try and get into trading or like that aren't really educated like on swing trading, they think they need to like be on like charts for like hours a day, like trying to like stare at candles and stuff. Like with swing trading, like especially because you actually work, like can you kind of like tell the viewers like how you're able to manage or like how easy it actually like is to manage swing trading with like working?
Yeah. So like during the weekends, if you give out watch lists, I'll go look at it too, just kind of see what you're seeing. And then, I mean, if you're in premium and you're in Discord, it's like pretty easy. Everything's already out there for you. And then, so like, there was a little bit of time where I traded on my own. I did it okay because I used like I did like super simple trades and I didn't make that much. But then I started to just completely follow you, and I was able to like go when you did live stream a lot. I was always in the live, like on my way to school or like at work. I put on do not disturb except for Discord in case you send out an alert,
W.
and then um, and that was it. Like you can look at it over the weekend, and then after that, I kind of just follow you because you give updates. Like you send like the 5 minute time frame on the chart and like whatever you see, and then I just keep up with that. I mean, hopefully one day I'm not busy at all and I can just stare at charts all day. But right now with life, it's so manageable.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, because I mean, realistically, like you can stare at the charts all day if you want. Like, trust me, you can stare at them from open to close, but like you really don't need to. Like, once you take the trade, you can just set your stop loss and like whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen anyway. So you just, hop off of screens and stuff like that. Some people don't
Yeah,
have like the self-control. It's like checking like, socials. You gotta check your position. But realistically, you can just set it and forget it.
yeah, I didn't have that at first either, and then I was like let me just like keep up with it. Let me just check it. Like, you might as well know I'm already in it. But then I realized like if it's I gotta just trust the setup. Like I took it in the first place for a reason. So if
Mhm.
I'm wrong, then I'm wrong anyways. Like I'm gonna lose money. If I'm right, then I'm probably better off not staring at it and actually waiting for my take profit.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, bro. And how have the gains been, bro? You're green, red.
I was red for like I was green at first. Some beginners luck. I was like following
Mm-hmm.
3 different people when you were still free. Like everything was free, and then I started to get like greedy. I was putting like $1,000 on a tree. I was like, that is not 1%. I wish it was my 1%, but it's not.
Yeah.
And um, and then I started to like take losses, and I'd wake up and I'm like, okay, I have to take that loss because today I'm having a greed day. And then I'd go again and lose again. And then um, my biggest loss was there was one morning we took meta together,
Uh-huh.
and I got I got greedy and didn't take profit when people started selling off, and then I didn't get filled on my sell order, and
No.
I was
Yikes.
pissed.
Ouch, bro.
I went up there, down like down $400 or something like that. That was my biggest loss, and like, after that, I was like, I have to lock in.
Yeah. I think everybody's kind of had like their realization moment before they start becoming like profitable or like actually start, consistently making money, bro. It's like that one crazy loss. Like for me, I've never had like any insane losses. I think I've talked about this to you guys. I don't know if I've said it like on like the socials, but it was GameStop. It was during Roaring Kitty's like live stream after I don't know how many years, bro. I thought it would be smart to buy like think I bought like 1,000 shares or something like that, bro. And I ended up losing like I lost a lot of money, but I came back pretty quickly because and then I think yeah, because I went on the Cali trip and I remember we caught like a few of those like small cap gainers, like the really like small cap biotechs, and I ended up making my money back on that. And then after that GameStop loss, though, I was like I don't need to do this, bro.
Yeah, I like after that meta loss, I left all the other discords. There was even one discord I even paid to get in, and I left that guy. He like texted me on Instagram. I just ignored him. After that, I just I just walked in on you, and I like went through your whole mentorship thing, and I was like super patient. One of my friends who like watched me start trading, he was like, "Bro, you don't take any trades anymore. Like you don't do anything. Like you don't." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Trust me." And he's like, well, "All right, bro, whatever you want to do." He didn't trust it, but now, now I still like update him. And he's like, "I thought you only took one trade." I'm like, "I did."
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's a huge thing. A lot of people ask me, it's like, bro, like why aren't you taking more trades? And honestly, it's sometimes hard to like actually even in like the Discord, it's hard for me to tell you guys, but it's like, dude, like sitting on your hands and knowing like when not to take trades is like what's gonna make you profitable. Cause it's like if you hit one really good trade, you're gonna be, super happy, you're green. But it's like if you start taking more trades, like you risk putting that profit and turning it into a loss essentially. So just taking like as minimal trades as you can, picking like the A plus top of the line setups and only taking a few of those. It's like you minimize like how many losses you can actually take. And I mean, if you get 3 winners, that'll like cut out 30 losses essentially. So again, that just like managing that, like very little trades, take the A plus with that 1%. And then obviously still going for like the best R to R because you can do 1%, but if the R to R is terrible, it's not going to be a good trade. So you want to get those like tightest entries so you can put a ton of equity in the trade, but still have like a tight stop loss so that 1% is still actually like you can still put a good amount of your account. And if you catch like even like two of those a month, bro, like you're going to be making like a lot of bread. And people just don't understand that. They think they need to take a million trades and squeeze their nuts while staring at the charts. I always say that.
Yeah, that was me at first, and then I was like, it's not sustainable.
Yeah. Yeah. And then going through like the whole mentorship course, bro, how has it like kind of shifted your mindset or what? Cause it like, has it like improved on anything you knew already? Or is it just kind of like sharpening or refining? Cause you were pretty knowledgeable before going into it.
Yeah, cause like I kind of transformed my whole like all my social media feeds into trading. Like everything was about people's strategies and like this trader won this much today, this trader lost this much today, and so I was always learning like no matter what. But then it was a bunch of different strategies, and with your swing trading strategy, I didn't really like know your entry that well. Like I didn't know your entry strategy that well. I just knew the idea of it, but I trusted it. And then once I watched the mentorship, like I kind of learned like what setups you look for, like what SMAs you use,
Hmm.
and ever since then, I've just always had that set up and looking at it, so it just gives you like a better confidence, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, that's what a lot of people say, bro. It's like I feel like a lot of times strategies, like there's a strategy, there's rules you look for, but there's no like system to it, if you could say like there's no like process to it. But it's like with swing trading, it's like, dude, every like Sunday after this call, I'm gonna start scanning and post the watch list. But it's like over the weekends we scan, we take our watch lists, we look like whatever at market open, we take them, we manage them. There's a whole like process to it, and then as well as like actually finding the criteria of the setups we look for. And it's actually really simple. People don't realize like this stuff is not hard to learn at all. It just takes a little bit of time to like kind of like get used to it and actually get the flow of, how the whole strategy works. And once you actually start seeing those stocks like take off and you see the potential, it's like, dang, why wasn't I doing this sooner?
Yeah, that was me. Because I was trying to follow people on Twitter. I was like trying to trade QQQ at the same time. I had no idea what I was doing, and then I kind of like took like a week and a half off, like really decided what I wanted to do, and I decided since I'm already paying for yours, since I've already put a few months into it, might as well like do what you do.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Sick. Well, dude, your journey is coming along well. It's been dope to see you. You've been such a like cool role model in the community for the other guys, and just like it's cool to have you in there, bro. So tell me, what are some of the goals for like 2025? I know we talked a little bit. You want a truck, bro. You want a truck in the coming
Yeah,
months, bro. What are we looking at?
yeah. Hopefully this summer, like a King Ranch, brown leather seats, and like heated seats, and then maybe some big mud tires to go mudding a little bit. I'm like, it's very weird because a lot of people like expect me to be very like blue collar and like everything like that, and then when I tell them like I like when they see me staring at stocks and trade, they're like, "What do you do?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"I trade." They're like, "You don't." They're always like, "You don't know anything about that, bro." And
yeah.
I'm like, Like I actually do know a little
Yeah,
bit."
that's the cool thing. It's
Um,
like, dude, you don't need to be like a nerd or a rocket scientist. Like everybody in the service or like in the mentorship, like they're all completely different people, bro. And this isn't something where you have to like devote your life to it. Like it really can
yeah,
become something passive and, take your money, invest it into a business, buy a car, like whatever you want, bro. So that's sick. Truck coming in what, like 4 months now? 5 months? You'll get there.
5 months hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need to get. I'm honestly gonna be around you. I'm probably gonna go to like Texas to get it. So
Yeah. Dope, bro. I'll have to come fly down or I'll fly you down. I have to come see it. Yeah, that'll be sick, bro. So what's the goal for 2025? Like revenue, trading? What's like
uh,
your number one goal?
I haven't I haven't set anything in stone yet because I mean I feel like it's early, and then once you start setting a goal too early, you're like trying to always go for it. You might mess yourself up.
Yeah.
But like the grand idea is to be able to like always have more in my portfolio from gains than in my bank account. Because right now I'm like I have I'd say like 30% of my money in my portfolio,
Yeah.
and then but I want to be able to like have more gains in my portfolio than I have in my bank account. So I pretty much want my trading to beat out my work.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I was for a while. I always had like stacked up my bread in like my bank or my savings. And then it kind of gets to a
Yeah,
point where it's like you transition slowly. It's like it does take a little bit to compound, but once you get to that point, it's like you have so much money in the trading account that it like pays for your work job, and then your bank account is just gonna be like kind of like the subsector of what's in your trading account. Like you pay yourself,
yeah,
you'll get the
yeah,
LLC like me, bro, and
yeah.
everything like that. That'll be sick. Well, dope, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you kind of coming on here, sharing with the viewers kind of like your experience, your story, kind of working, learning with me, and being a part of the community. It's been great working with you, bro. And I'm hyped to see what you
Yeah.
do, bro. See that truck too.
Yeah. It's definitely worth the 25 a month.
Yeah, sick. All right, bro. Well, I'm gonna
Right.
let you go. Yeah, if you got to give the viewers one message to the world, what would you give them, bro?
Just don't be stingy about the $25 a month. If you really follow him, it'll pay off the whole year in one trade.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, for sure. Sick, bro. Well, you have a good rest of your day, and we'll keep in touch.
all right.